You know, our twos, they're good, but I don't know if you can match them up as well as the ones. But we'll see how it goes from here.
How impressive have you been with KJ Brent thus far?
He's a quick learner. I think he runs pretty good routes, and he's got good hands. He had his breakout practice a couple practices ago, so it'll be interesting to see how he comes along during camp.
Any long balls today?
Yeah, we had a long ball in my first series. It was about a 80-yard bomb to Demir, 70 yards, something like that.
How do you like going to Demir?
He's quick now. He can move. It looks like he's just gliding, but he's covering some ground.
Is the big difference in he's maybe a football player who just happens to run track as opposed to like a track guy that's kind of can run fast?
I think he's definitely a football player. It's pretty obvious. He can run and he can also catch when he's flying. So I think he's a football player.
How did it feel out here for you?
It felt great. You know, get back here, and it always feels good to come out here and scrimmage a little bit and get in this routine.
Coach was bragging on you a little bit. How do you feel about that?
You know, he bragged on me now, but tomorrow he can crucify me. So we're just taking it day by day. You know, it's always good to hear a good word, but I'll leave that at that.
Connor, I know you QBs are kind of untouchable here in fall practice. How badly do you want to take a hit and just run the ball up the middle a little bit and stuff like that?
I think all of us want to get out here, and definitely it takes away when the quick whistle can't get quarterbacks. But I think when you put in a quarterback run game, it'll help.
You're a mobile guy, so do you feel like that's kind of a hard thing to get used to, is to always have to throw it downfield or have the whistle blown?
Well, I think it's a good thing right now, especially for me to improve on my pocket presence, you know, and get more comfortable in there.
As you're competing with Garcia, how do you describe the pressure and how you're handling that?
I don't look at it as pressure. We know how to handle it, and I'm just, like I've said, I'm just coming here and competing the best of my ability. You know, that's what I'm called to do. So.
Again, I missed it earlier. How do you think you did just overall?
I thought I did pretty well. You know, some things I can improve on, but overall, I did pretty well.
Connor, was today a big jump for you in your mind in terms of your performance?
I think so. Sometimes it's frustrating when you get out here and you've worked all summer and you think you made some long strides and it doesn't pay off. And I think today I went out here and paid off.
So you felt like the first 2 weeks, some of the work you've done this summer wasn't showing up in your play?
Right, I think so. There's some things that you know, I knew I needed to improve on, and I thought I made some giant leaps in the summer. And I came out here and I think I did pretty good in the scrimmage, but you know, it's just a scrimmage.
Talk a little bit about Clowney, and he's not able to hit guys, and just your impressions of him, and well, you wouldn't want to be on the opposite side.
Right, it's a good thing that he's a Gamecock. That's all I got to say about that. He's a player.
Is he everything that he's been billed to be so far?
You know, well, of course he's a dominating player, you know, and during practice and stuff, and I'm sure he will be in the game, but, you know, it's a much different atmosphere during the game.
I'm sorry,